Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. This is my review of The Guilty starring Jake Gyllenhaal. This movie is about a cop who got demoted to a 911 operator, and the plot is a lot more exhilarating than it sounds. It comes out on Netflix on October 1st, and that's 3 weeks from now, but fortunately I got the wonderful opportunity of seeing it before. Okay, first of all, the acting. Jake Gyllenhaal is literally underrated in every single role he has. There are no spoilers in this, by the way. When he unlocks his phone and we see his wallpaper, and we see a picture of his child, that in the beginning, it's not a spoiler. It slowly starts making more sense towards the end, and that's where the emotion really comes out, because you know the context of it. And don't assume anything. I'm not saying any spoilers. Just go watch the movie in 2 weeks when it comes out, or 3 weeks. The director and all the cast and crew had guts making this movie because it took place mainly in one place besides two shots. Besides the two shots, literally all in this one building. One room, actually. It wasn't a building, it was just one room. And since it was in one setting, I really felt the claustrophobia, and I think that was a really good idea by the director. Man, there are some scenes where, you can't even breathe. It's that intense. You're not allowed. It's like you're not allowed to breathe for 10 minutes straight. This movie really makes you value sound in film, because a lot of the dialogue is through a phone call, because he's a 911 operator, and you really realize, especially in this movie, how important sound is. It's arguably just as important or even more important than image. There's some characters where you don't see them at all. You can just hear them from the phone for the entire movie, but even though I can't see their face, I can picture what they look like, and they felt like actual characters, which was really tough. I mean, it was a tough task to do, to not show your characters but feel your audience, to make them attached to those characters. That's a really tough task. Other stuff like the film editing, cinematography, it wasn't too crazy, it was good, but it wasn't bad, but it wasn't that good either. But god, there's this one part, I'm not spoiling it again, there are no spoilers in this video. There's a scene where Jake Gyllenhaal is in the bathroom and he hears something on a phone call and he just starts crying, he starts sobbing, and that was the most emotional scene for me. That was my favorite scene. It was so incredibly sad, and he had such a good performance. I would say it's one of the best of his careers, but he has had so many extraordinary performances that even if it's amazing, it still won't crack the top 10. Although I want to get into some negatives of the movie, there are some scenes where I was like, okay, you have to hurry this up, the pacing's kind of slow. The movie was only an hour and 29 minutes, but it still felt dragged out, which I was like, okay. I mean, there's not much you can do with this story, especially since it's one setting, but yeah, I still felt like if they cut 10 minutes from it, it would have been perfect. Going into this movie, I was like, how are they going to create stakes for the main character when we know he's safe? He's in this building the entire time. He's not in any danger. I mean, that is true, but the director and writer still find a way to add in stakes for the character. That was really special. Oh my god, the twist. That was a smart twist. They were building up to it and everything. That was it didn't just come out of nowhere. They were actually building to it. That was such a smart twist. Again, I'm not going to spoil anything, but you guys have to see this movie until the end. God, that twist. I'm still thinking about it. That was a crazy twist, and it makes you question everything you've seen before, and it all makes sense after. I give this movie a 72 out of 100, a C+. It's not bad in most ways, but it's just not that good. But Jake Gyllenhaal definitely carries this movie. Jake Gyllenhaal needs to collab with good directors, more like David Fincher for Zodiac. If he collabs with better directors, which he does, but if he did more of that, then he would definitely, it could make his performances a lot better. I'll put the director's name over here because I don't know who he is, but him and Jake Gyllenhaal seriously carried this movie, and the writers, but especially Jake Gyllenhaal. He freaking carried this movie so hard. But that's about it for my review. Go give it a watch. Again, it's on Netflix October 1st, about 3 weeks from me filming this today. And it's just a fun watch if you like thrillers. It's not really... I saw this with my family, but it's not a family movie, so please don't watch this with your family, especially if there's kids, because it can get disturbing at times. But yeah, again, I'd give this a C+. Go watch it on Netflix October 1st, and I'll see you guys later.